Hi, my beautiful people. How have you been? I have been amazing. I want to say that I'm sorry. I have lost for a whole month. It's for a good cause. I've been to Kenya and I've been very, very busy. But today I said I have to take a couple of minutes so that I can come back to you guys to remind you of the the coming green card or DV lottery application that is starting from next week, and that is on the 4th of October 2023. That is called DV2025. Why DV2025? Because from this time the DV application will start, that is on October 2023, the last person to be interviewed will be on September 2025. That is why it is called DV 2025. Okay, I hope we are together. I've been getting a lot of questions from my DMs and that is from Facebook and Instagram, and I thought I should make this video so that I can also educate some people that have not been to this channel before. First of all, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, and if you're new here, thank you and welcome. Feel at home. So I have this question with me that I will be going through. It's the most asked question: when can I apply for the green card in this year 2023? As I have mentioned, it will start next week, and that is on 4th October to 7th of November 2023. Okay. And what are the requirements? The green card requirement is pretty much simple, and for the system, education system is different, but I will talk for my country, Kenya. For the education system, you have to have completed Form 4 education and got the certificate with a minimum grade of D- and above. Okay, so if you got D-, C+, B, A, you can apply the green card and see how it goes. Also, the next thing, there is something that people ask me about, what if I can qualify with 2 years of experience. You know, you have to have gone like for some training and having worked for 2 years and above. And you can check on the website for the DV lottery. I'm gonna post it on the description box so that you can see if you qualify with the 2 years of experience. You know, it's very hard, but there is no harm in trying. Okay, yeah, so don't lose hope, you know. Okay, what is the next question? Which is this best cyber I can apply from? And this is question that I get from my Kenyan brothers and sisters. So for the cyber, I can tell you for sure it does not matter, because the application is a random selection, and this is not based on the on where you applied, you know. But you can also apply on your phone. You just need a stable internet where you can be able to apply the process from the add to the finish, and make sure that you are not doing the double application, because that calls for automatic visa like disqualification. Okay, you can only apply once a year. You can't like say, let me try to apply too many times, maybe I will be lucky. No, it have to be one, unless you are a married person. Let's say you are a husband and wife. Your husband applies and add the wife, and the wife applies and the husband. So that's the only instance that you can have two application from one family. I hope we are together. Okay, yes. Also, another requirement is the passport photo, not the passport. The passport that you travel with is not required at this point when you're doing the application. That was in the time the Trump was in the was the president of the United States, but now things changed and you can apply without a passport. But you will need a passport photo and make sure that you're following the proper guideline to make sure that your photo meets the requirements. You know, you have to do your level best. Your passport photo is important, actually very important. It's like when you go into the interview, you have to wear your best suit, you have to arrive early for your interview, you know. But the photo, you have to follow the requirement. I have a video on that, but I'm gonna talk a little of the point, and then you can watch the rest of the video when I post the link there and on the description box, and also I will pin it on the comment. For the passport, it has to be on the white background. The size has to be 2 by 2 inches. You can't wear spectacles. You cannot cover your ears unless it's for religious reasons, especially from my Muslim brothers and sisters. What else? And the size has to be 2 by 2 inches or 600 by 600 pixel. Okay, so the rest of the video, make sure that you watch. And before the kids went back to school, especially for those in the boarding school, I had came here and talked about the parent taking the photo for the kids, especially those in the boarding school. And I insisted on that so much because I have seen cases where parents don't have the passport photo for their kids and they opt to leave them out during the application, which is the worst mistake, because I have seen someone go to the United States without their children just because of leaving them out during the application. Please do not make this mistake. If you have to go to the school with a photographer, you gotta do what you gotta do to make everything right. Guys, do not mind the noise at the back. I'm in Kenya and the place is a bit noisy, but I had to upload this video to make sure that I let you guys know what's up. Yeah, and yes, we were at the cases for the passport photo. You have to include everyone in your family. If you're married, you have to state you're married. If you're single, you have to state you're single. If you have kids, you have to include them all, and you have to have their photos taken, and etc, etc. Also, the other thing that you have to note is make sure that the details that you give in during the application, it matches with what you have in your document, especially your birth certificate, because that is what they look at most. For example, for the place of birth, I see a question like where I come from, let's say Muranga is a town, it's not a city, and on the DV application they say you cannot mention district or something like that. And on that case, as I was saying, let's say I'm from Muranga. Muranga is considered a town, it's not considered a city, but in my birth certificate is written the place of birth is Kigumo. Kigumo is a district, but that is what is in my birth certificate, so that is what I went with. So whatever in your birth certificate, that is what is legitimate to use, okay? Yes, so that is important. And you will also need a PO box. For you can use the one from friends, from the church, from where you work. That is your choice. And like I said, if you're married, if you're divorced, indicate you are divorced. But let me tell you, if you say you are divorced and you don't have divorce paper, and they ask you to give the proof that you are divorced, then you will have to prove that, else you may be denied the visa when the times comes for application. So it's very important to be truthful. If you are separating, say you are separating. If you are widow, say you widow. If you are unmarried, say you are unmarried. If you have kids, indicate you have kids, and everything else. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question is, which is the best studio to take the photos? I say you can go to any studio of your choice. The only thing that matters